welcome back to Tea Time with Kai. It's currently episode 3, and today we will be interviewing another VTuber. Her name is Ellie.
Hi!
And if you don't know about my podcast, it's where I'm going to be interviewing VTubers about their VTuber journey, struggles they had during the journey, challenges, and events that happened that affected them positively in their journey. So I'm going to start telling her questions now. So first, tell everyone who you are.
Hi everybody, my name is Ellie Boo. I'm a demon that is disguised as an author and actually got here by accident. I was in another universe, I guess, where this steampunk clothing is just casual. So I have a wild backstory. And yeah, I stream on YouTube for funsies, I draw a lot, and play games.
I love that. And I just noticed we have matching corset designs.
Kind of.
We both have like the chains on the skirt, and then we have the buttons. That's cute. I just noticed that.
Yeah. Also, I love character design. I didn't say that, but I love designing characters, and I actually did draw this entire model.
That's sick.
Very proud of that one.
Yeah, it's very cool. I really like it. I love the gears. It's really cute.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and the next question is, what kind of games or activities do you usually do on stream? Like, what's like a daily stream activity you usually do with your chat?
Oh, well, I don't stream daily. I stream once a week. Because I don't have that much time. If I do have more time, I stream more, but usually it's about once a week. And then it's a mixture. Sometimes I draw, which isn't that much recently because I draw a lot off stream. But I draw. I play a variety of games. But in the past days, or the past streams, I've played Valorant and Plants vs. Zombies. And then we have the streams where I go about building up my own game, where we're currently in the process of writing the story and creating the characters, or giving the characters a look to them, because we have the personalities and stuff.
What kind of game is it? What kind of game are you making?
We're making a visual novel game. So you click through and just read the text kind of, and have choices that you can make, and maybe they will lead to a different ending. I'm not sure about that one yet. But it's gonna be horror themed, or not horror, more like murder mystery. So you're gonna play a detective and try and solve the murders.
I like that. Okay, so my next question is, oh, I totally skipped over a question. How long have you been a VTuber?
I started on the 1st of August 2022. Because I thought starting on the 1st of a month would be cool, because it wouldn't be some random day. I don't know. And also I started because I had summer holidays at that time, so I had a lot of free time to start streaming and get used to it and stuff. So it's been almost 2 years now.
That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, so what is 3 things you like about being a VTuber, or you like about VTubing?
That is a difficult question. There's a lot of things that I like about being a VTuber. For example, it's so much fun to just be whoever you want to be. For example, we two, the two of us are perfect examples here. You are a demon and vampire queen. Meanwhile, I am over here as a demon that is disguised as an author and thrown in here from another universe and stuff. So you can be whoever you want, and I love that, because it's a lot of creativity in this field.
Yes, very.
And then I guess another point is you have more anonymity. I don't know if that's a word. But you can be more anonymous with this.
Yes.
And keep the life more separate from your real life. compared to like webcam streams or webcam videos and stuff, or content in general.
It's actually funny you say that, because my first person I interviewed, Zalian, he said the same thing.
I mean, I did jump in, but I was like, I saw the last 1 or 2 questions from his interview, so I wasn't really prepared for this one. But like, it's a point, because I mean, there is pictures of my face on the internet because of school things back in the day, and also because I have cosplay accounts out there. But cosplay pictures are still very different from like showing your real face and stuff.
Yes.
Because the makeup and wigs make you look so much different.
Yes, of course.
And oh god, a third point. Oh, I mean, it's just cool because there's so many ways to be a VTuber as well. You can be, I mean, I guess it's not VTuber in general, but like you can be a PNG tuber, which is still under this umbrella term of VTuber. So you can be just a picture, or you can be some sort of moving picture, like GIF, I don't know how you say it. We always say GIF over here. So that you move partially, or you can be like a 3D model, or you can be a 2D model. You can be so much. As far as I know, there's also some like 50-50 things where people like have their IRL body shown in like clothing, but then on their head they have a VTuber head or something. So there's a lot of ways to be a VTuber.
Yes, I think for the community, like some people have been saying like community for like the third one, but I really like your third point. That's really cool. Okay. And then my next question is, what struggles or like challenges have you faced during your journey so far?
Oh god.
Like, what do you think? What are the big challenges you think you overcome during this whole thing?
Well, there's a lot of challenges actually. I mean, the first one is just don't look at numbers. And I think we all know that because we probably all do that, but it's really important because if you do look at numbers all the time, you're getting demotivated and you'll stop streaming. So that's like, I guess that's something for any kind of content creation as well. But for my part, I didn't have that problem too much, maybe the first 2 weeks or so, but I just ignored it and was like, oh, I'm talking to myself. It's okay. I can do this. I can talk to myself all day. And with this, I've kind of overcome this little hurdle that I had. Other problems or challenges for me are time management and consistency. Because consistency helps a lot with growing as a content creator. But moving in with the time management, they go hand in hand. It depends on what you're doing, how consistent you can be. Because for me, I mean, the past 2 Mondays, I've pushed the stream to another day because I had my boyfriend come over and then I was like, okay, my boyfriend's here, I can't stream. This would be really awkward against him, like he'd just sit there and be quiet or anything for like 2 to 3 hours. So I'm just gonna push the stream forward to another day. So this is one thing, and then other thing is, if you study or have a job, it's hard to find the time to stream. That's why I have Monday afternoon for my time afternoon usually for streaming, because it's a free afternoon that I have, and it's like no work, no studying.
I actually
just
start
streaming.
Like either 6. It's either so on days I don't have sports, it's like 3. Like if like during the school year, I went from like 3 p.m. when I wasn't doing sports, and then like my second semester when I did do sports, so it started in December, I was doing track every day, every single day. So like after school, so I had to push it back to like 6 or 5, and I didn't stream on Wednesdays because I had meets on those days. So I think time management also is very hard sometimes, but so summer, yeah. I've been really open to streaming early. I can kind of stream whenever I want, other than like right now I've been streaming more in like the afternoons because I have football in the mornings. And and then Fridays I might not be able to because I have games, so there's a big thing coming up soon. And also I'll be on vacation and like camps and all that, so there's things coming up that might affect my time streaming, but we'll get past it.
Yeah, these are like problems that you have if you're not a full-time streamer.
Yes.
And then I think another one is like, for me, interacting with people in the community or like reacting to chat messages. Like,
Yes.
I think it was the Plants vs. Zombies stream actually. Some person came in the chat and it was the first time of them being here. And like, I think the second or third message that they wrote was just, I love you. And I was like, how do I react to this?
Yeah.
Because it's so wild if someone that literally, it's not even someone that has watched my streams for like a longer while, which would be like kind of parasocial then. But like, what? What do I do?
Makes so much sense. Yeah, I don't know.
And the other thing is just I'm scared of interacting with VTubers or like other people in the sphere. I'm always like, am I annoying? Is this a possibly like not okay answer to the tweet?
That's me, girly. That's me. That's me. That's me. I'm like, am I annoying? Like for a second when everyone like sometimes when I'm like nothing's happening in my community or like people aren't interacting with me as much, I'm just like start like going to conclusions like overthinking like, am I annoying? Do people not like watching me? Am I too chaotic? Like I just overthink. I'm like, no, stop it.
Yeah, that's a thing that you easily slip into. But I think the thing is, the way you are is the way they see you, like on stream and stuff. And I've heard a lot that people can tell it's me from messages that I send.
Yeah.
Because it's just the exact way I try to text the way I am in real life. Because that is for me. Otherwise, it's just like, oh god, she's annoyed. What did I do wrong, kind of?
Yeah.
So I guess it's just the personality then. You can see them, it's an all-rounder of the personality of the person. And that is what attracts these people that watch you then, and that turn around, that thing brings you to being, or to having this community that knows you the way you are and is like, oh, she's not annoying. I love that chaotic thing because I'm chaotic as well. Yeah. Let's bring chaos to the world.
Yes, that is so me. That is so me. Oh my god. Anyway, okay, so next question is, name one event that affected your journey positively.
Oh. I mean, I started out my journey with a self-made model in Vroid, which I think a couple of people do these days, because it's cheap and you can easily do it yourself. Yes. Like, you don't have to pay anything if you do it yourself, which is a super thing for beginnings. And I just got into it then, and at one point, I think about a year ago, I changed this up a bit because I worked a lot in Vroid to just try and get better at it, and then I changed up so my second 2D model my second 3D model, I'm sorry. So my second 3D model looked a lot more like 2D-ish. Yeah. You could still see that it was 3D, but it looked more 2D-ish. And it had like a nicer drawn dress and stuff. And then I switched, like I drew this 2D model about a year ago as well.
That's crazy.
But I never sent it to anyone to rig it because first of all, I did not have the savings for that. And second of all, I wanted to rig it myself originally. I didn't have the mental energy to learn it because the program did not like me at all, apparently.
Yes.
So it was just running away.
Yeah,
as a file.
I tried rushing. I feel like I was talking to Kimmy about this. I was rushing my rigging because there's a trial you have when you start, like, do the trial for free.
Yeah.
So, and I took 21 days to rig my model, I'm pretty sure. This is not, and I officially got it, like, rigged nicely for free by my rigging mama right now, Nova Luna, and it was it's way better. It's super better. Like, I'm happy that I still tried to rig it though, cause I found my, like, what I want to do for my future job is to work with rigging and animation and all that stuff and get better art. So it kind of inspired me in a sense, but also at the same time it was like I guess that would be my positive event, is the rigging and the models.
Yeah. Totally understand that. But like, I think a positive impact for me was when I saw like the updates from my rig mama, because it was a dream for me to have my 2D model being made completely by myself. But like, just seeing like half of it being made by me, just seeing the art being made by me made me so happy and so excited to have this as an entire surprise coming up as me coming back from the like 6-month break that I had.
Yeah.
Unannounced break, I might add. But yeah, this made me really excited, and I love streaming with this model. Nothing against my 3D models, but like, this is just, it feels more like me because I drew it and I worked very close together with my rigging mama to like get it rigged and stuff, because the file did not work out properly from the beginning to be rigged.
Okay,
I think it's that one.
On to the next question. Okay, so how do you feel about your journey right now?
Well, I mean, I'm growing a lot. Like, since my 2D debut, I've grown a lot, like, compared to time versus growing. I've grown, like, a lot. And I'm on my way to, like, getting this YouTube, the first YouTube, not copyright, monetization part, which is still a while, but, like, with every stream that I do, and the more fun I have with streaming, the more people I see, and the further I get to reaching that goal. So I'm liking this and the way it's going. Also, the progress I've made, even while not streaming, the progress I've made on the game in the background, and it's very random to just make some random game, and there's not a lot of people that are too interested in that because it's not a big fandom or anything. But the support I still get from these people that follow me and the ideas that they give into this game and stuff makes me really happy, and is also super cool to see.
Yeah. And there's a part 2 to this question. What are goals you want for the future? Like, what are some goals you want to set?
Well, I have the goal of, like, at one point maybe streaming art commissions or anything, because with that, I guess you could call it giveaway thing that I did for my mom's birthday, I had so much fun drawing for all of you guys, like you included. It's so much fun drawing for all of you and seeing the reactions to the sketches and like all of you being so happy. I mean, sure, I missed some things, like for example your flower crown.
It was so fun. I was so cute in the end. I love it. It's so cute. I've been wanting her in a suit forever, so.
You're welcome. I can draw an entire like full reference sheet of her just standing there in a suit. But like, that's so much fun just to look at people's ideas for drawing, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna draw this, and they're so hyped. So I hope to like be able to stream the progress one day, drawing for people. And maybe even earning my money with that, because it's a lot of fun for me.
Yes.
And another challenge, I guess, or goal, not challenge, is to finish the game that we're making on stream, so.
Yeah, it sounds fun. Okay, and then
it's fun.
I have 2 more questions. I'll say this one. What is a couple things you want to tell your future VTuber self?
Oh,
so, like,
God.
in a year or 2. Like, what do you want? What do you want to ask? What do you want them to know?
That's a good question, actually. Because, like, you think into the future and you're like, what do they want to know, maybe? What should I tell them?
Yeah, I was had to do that at school. I had to write a letter. I had to write a letter to my senior self. So I'll see that for like 3 to 4 years from now. So.
Oh God. Well, I mean, I guess I would ask if the commission thing worked out, depending on how far in the future. But like, I'd ask if the commission thing worked out, and well, also how the game is going. if it's
Yeah.
finished, and if it was fun. Because this far I've had a lot of fun with the parts that I've written and the parts that I've drawn and the ideas that I have and the ideas that like chat kind of brought in as well, my lovely viewers. So I guess I really want to see how that game turns out. So I'd ask, how did the game turn out? Is it finished yet? Did you just stop because you procrastinate all the time?
And then my last question is, how do you feel about most of our community being like rated 18 plus?
I saw that one from Zalion. I catch that one. I mean, I've never noticed just how much it is until the past days, I feel. Because, like, the past days, I scroll through Twitter and I keep seeing the red, like, non-18 signs in the names, in the usernames already. Which wasn't as much before, I feel. Maybe my page is just changing up, I don't know. But, like, I can see why people do that, because for my part, I've seen a lot of people being like lewdish or gorish. Like a lot of loot and gore stuff. So I understand why they make it more 18 plus, just to protect minors from seeing stuff that would traumatize them, for example, or just isn't appropriate at all. Other people, I totally agree with what Salion said, just want to have the safety and are too lazy. In a not bad way or hateful way meant, but just too lazy to moderate it. Which at some aspects is also hard if you're like a bigger creator. So I understand that. But for me, what I do is just on YouTube you can flag your stream as made for kids or not made for kids. And I think the only change that it brings is if it's not made for kids, it doesn't show up on YouTube Kids. But still, it is flagged as not made for kids, which I do because I'm not especially 18 plus. I just sometimes slip up or swear a lot.
Yeah,
and I want to
for my recent podcast.
protect people from that.
I did not for kids on my recent podcast, but then there's an advanced option that's like, do you want to restrict it just for 18 plus? I was like, no.
Yeah, I think that option
most teenagers, most minors are on the regular YouTube anyway. Most of
that's
it's like
true.
it's like toddlers and like maybe like I think second grade is probably like when you stop going on YouTube Kids.
I've never had YouTube Kids, so I don't think that was a thing back when I was a kid. I'm not sure. But like the teenagers hear a lot of swearing anyway. Like I helped out in a local kindergarten like for a week a bit ago, and by God, these kids know words that I did not know at that age. Same goes for like the elementary school kids. Like holy shit, they know things and say things that I was afraid to say when I was in like 7th grade. So I think the swearing part maybe isn't as bad, but I just wanted to be like that so that it doesn't show up on YouTube Kids, and parents are gonna be like, why do I have YouTube Kids installed if my kid is gonna see this stuff anyways?
Yeah.
But what I've seen sometimes for the 18 plus stuff is that some people have 2 accounts. Like one that is okay for minors as well. I believe Zalion as well. I can talk a lot about him because I saw his account a lot while looking for a good reference for his eyes. And it was like 2 days ago, so it's pretty much clear in my mind still. But there's a couple of people that I've seen that have 2 accounts. One that is okay for minors and the other one that is 18 plus, where they're more lewd or gore or whatever it is, why it is 18 plus. So yeah. But I can also see that people do it 18 plus because, like I said, kids these days know words at ages that I did not dream of just saying them. So I totally understand why people would want to have the safety of not having these teenagers being super rude or weird just for the fun of it, or just to annoy the streamer. because there's a lot of people that I know in a certain age range, like teenager ages, that I think would just jump into a streamer's chat and be rude and weird just to annoy the streamer, and because they are having fun doing that.
Yeah, it's annoying, honestly. Like, I feel like what Zion was saying about that. I bring this, probably my third time bringing this up, but it's kind of in the sense that minors and community. It's kind of a sense where there was one bad apple, and now we're just all stereotyped as like immature.
I mean, sure, there's good minors out there. I mean, look at you here. You're not one of these people that just keep spamming something in the chat. But like, there's a lot of. I mean, it's not even just minors. It's over 18+ people as well that just do weird stuff for fun, or that are rude just for fun, or to annoy the person that's streaming currently or anything. But looking at the attitude that I see from teenagers, at least the teenagers that I see on almost a daily basis, I can see why people are like, oh no, I don't want these people here. They're mostly immature.
Especially because
and weird.
There's two things that I get annoyed about. There's streamers that don't put 18+, but they really are 18+ on their streams. Like when you, like, sometimes, like, minors will get in trouble just because, and sometimes it's not their fault because the VTuber doesn't have anything about, like, saying it's, like, 18+, and then sometimes people are saying, it says for a mature audience, but we need to be more specific with that, because minors can still be mature, but,
yeah,
like, some minors aren't, you know? It's really a choice. When you hit high school, it's like, am I gonna be mature and be more respectful and be like a young adult, or am I just gonna go back to my kids and be with my kid years and all that stuff?
Yeah. I mean, if you find like the nice line in the middle of like sometimes still letting your inner child out and stuff, but not being that annoying little child that nobody likes, but more being like the child that loves teddy bears, for example, and just flips out if they see one, but they can also act mature if needed and stuff, or act mature and childish as a natural mix. I think that's a super good line in between.
Yeah. It's also, and the second thing I was saying was, people like VTubers or like BAs or just like artists, they'll say like, do not, like DNI minors, or they'll be like, I will say 18+ with like with an X, but then they'll like, I've had some people like that like my posts or follow me, and like and I especially when what's it saying? Oh yeah, so like liking or like following my posts and not to be like, so it's like, why do I even put that I'm a minor in my bio if no one's gonna actually read it? It's like, I took the time, even in my rules, like everywhere it happened now, I'm open about it now, just so I don't get like people don't misunderstand my age, or just like nothing, like my boundary, like they know my boundaries and stuff like that, and so I don't get into communities that I shouldn't be in. So but it annoys me, and it makes me angry that people still don't take the time to even read it. Even if you didn't see it, I have like a whole, I think I have like a whole like paragraph pinned to my profile too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah.
But I know that you have, in all caps, you have written like minors, or minor. The thing is, I mean, liking or retweeting a post, if you're a minor, like, they retweet a post of yours, even if they have minors do not interact or liking a post of yours. I think that's just, you don't have to check every profile before liking a post, but if they follow you, they have to go onto your profile usually, or before following someone, they should check your profile just to know that if you're a minor or not, if they care about that at all. So I think they're kind of at fault at that point.
And then I think someone followed me that had that on one of their posts. Like, I found a post, I think it's a pin post that said that, like, DNI minors, but they followed me, and I had the huge minor caps, like capped, like in all caps. Like that was the time where I had that still, like where I just added it, so people could see it, right? And they still followed me, and I brought it up. I was like, just make sure you know I'm a minor, right? And like, oh, no, I don't think I said I was minor. I think I said, I saw in your post that you said D&I minors, and the person was like, I don't remember that. So they forgot that they even said that, which kind of like was like annoying too. And I had to legit, I sent them their own posts. I was like, okay.
That's kind of funny though, if you ask me. And I'm pretty sure
they were also an artist that was trying to sell me stuff too. So the lack of effort was just not, it was just not there.
Oh god, I opened the bot hell earlier today because I was talking about how I wish I could draw like VTuber models, because since I'm a small artist and I'm just starting out, I would kind of sell like the VTuber model art for really cheap, kind of, if you compare it to other ones. But I'm scared of doing that because I'm pretty sure I won't like cut the parts correctly. So I made a post about that and how I'm not confident in my cutting ability. And suddenly in the comments there's like person A texting, "Oh, I can make that for ya," and I answered to them that I want to learn it myself, because they were, "Oh, I can make a model for you. What do you have in mind?" So I tell them, "Oh, I have a model that I made myself. I'm fine. I just want to learn how to draw the models." And then they were like, afterwards they replied to that one, "Yeah, but it's a really hard thing to do, so I'm not sure if you can make it. I'm here if you need anything." And then a second person also said, "What you looking for? I can help you." So I opened bot hell earlier.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I swear, every single day. And I think I got a DM saying today is like, "How long have you been streaming?" Like, was this? And they're verified too. Some artists are verified. I'm like, bro, how do you? And then there's even more people. Like, I get mad at even more artists, because some artists will claim that well, not saying you can't be a VTuber if you're an artist, but then they'll go on and say how they're Twitch partnered when they haven't. I don't see any link. And like I don't, and most artists that are VTubers, most of them, like, they'll have their, if they do stream, they'll have their link in their bio or say something about it.
Yeah.
But I just saw a bunch of like model links and all that stuff. Like there was no. I was like, why are we saying we're Twitch partnered if we're not Twitch? It's like, especially because that's so hard to do. So you're just like, it made me really annoyed.
I think that's just a thing that these like bots or fake artists do, is in their bio they have everything. It's like a long list of GFX artist, I don't know, Photoshop artist, Twitch partner, Twitch affiliate, and they have so much things listed in their bio, and you're like, okay, this isn't normal.
Yeah, like, no. Yeah, but I want to go on to I looked in their profile because I went on Twitter, right? And let me just pull up my Twitter. I won't show anything. I just want to make sure I'm not Delulu, because I've been way too Delulu today.
I mean, you know that I tend to be Delulu with these thinking that you said you want me to draw your Batgirl.
And then so it says it's in their bio. It's like passionate artist, animator, video editor with an eye for details and love for visual storytelling. And then it's like, and then the DMs, "Hello there, how long have you been streaming on Twitch?" And they're verified, but there's no Twitch link. So they're not a streamer. They're an artist, and I just see a bunch of like reposts, or like, there's something like top Twitch games in the month, new need emotes, question mark. And that's it. He has like, there's like 2 actual posts, and the rest are just retweets.
These accounts are very sus.
It's like, bro, what?
Yeah, I mean, the one that said that it's hard to learn how to draw a VTuber model, his bio is like freelance digital artist, logos, banners, overlays, video and reels editing, VTuber and VR chat models, comics and tattoo art, can make a small company famous. He actually has a
Yeah.
Twitch link. Holy shit! But like, bunch of retweets as well and stuff. So it's just wild.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have to be really careful.
It's like, brother.
Yeah. How many do you want to have?
And
Oh, well, I don't know.
I've been having VTuber agencies like my posts, or like VTuber companies like my posts. I'm like, well, excuse me.
Actually? Holy shit.
Yes, but it's like, no, but they're like, I think they're like artist companies. They're not actually like, they don't actually like give art like VTubers money. It's just they make models and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it's not really like, I don't know what they mean by that.
Oh, no, they're like, oh, we can make you a new model.
There's VTuber agencies, so I don't know.
It's wild.
And
It's
they're both
very
verified.
wild.
I'm like, how do people get verified? Like, I don't get this. Like, why how am I not verified?
I
like,
think you
me.
buy the verification.
You
with
do?
like, I don't know, $5 a month or something.
Oh, upgrade to get verified. Bro, that's no way. Bro.
I'm pretty sure that's that though.
It's $2 a month. The basic. And then
I thought it was more.
And then premium plus is $14 a month.
Yeah.
That's
$15 a month.
Bro. That's crazy. Just to scam people. Boss be doing that, bro. It's like, what are we doing?
Throwing money out the window, I guess.
Bro.
Sort of. Kind of.
It's just like, I don't know. I don't know what people are about.
People are wild.
People be wildin'. Like, bro, what is it?
Yeah, it's, oh god, it's just, it doesn't stop.
Well, I think that's gonna be the end of the episode. I appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned for episode 4. I gotta find more VTubers to interview, but we'll get there. Episode 4 will come out eventually. I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye bye.